rich influencers at a party during a pandemic? Disappointed, but not surprised. Subscribe because we're growing surprisingly fast and you want to be able to say you're an OG if this channel gets huge. So 2 days ago is Larray's birthday. If you don't know who Larray is, don't worry. I didn't know much about him either, but he's a YouTuber and a Hype House member. Anyway, it was his birthday 2 days ago and Miss Nikita Dragun decided to plan a party for him. Bro, we're in the middle of a pandemic. LA's number of cases are way too high already. What is wrong with you? I didn't expect any better from Miss Nikita, pissed black people off for attention dragon, but people seem to be giving James Charles all the heat for attending this party when Nikita planned it. I know people shouldn't have attended the party, but when you throw it, you hold more of the responsibility in a way. For example, if you're a Karen and you have a complaint, you ask for the manager. You don't talk to an employee because they're not running the business. Nikita is basically the manager of this party, so she should be taking most of the flack for it. However, no one expected any better from her, so she's not getting as much criticism as she should. They're all at fault for going, but Nikita hosted this mess. She is both a host and a guest, so it makes sense to criticize her the most. Moving on to other people to criticize, Miss Emma Chamberlain was there, pointing her middle finger at the health and safety regulations, I guess, because she's not 6 feet apart from Larray. James Charles was there, also pointing the middle finger at what I can assume are the health and safety regulations. He isn't practicing social distancing either. Almost having your life destroyed by adults who are getting karma right now doesn't make you immune to the virus. It increases your emotional defenses, but not your immune defenses. Emma, James, you guys know that the health and safety regulations are there to protect everyone, right? No one likes the fact that they can't party or get together with friends this year, but it's a sacrifice that's for the better of society. The less people have contact with each other, the less the disease will spread and the number of cases will be more manageable for health professionals. If you follow the regulations in 2020, then we can have a brighter 2021. If you don't follow the regulations in 2020, 2021 will be more miserable. You say frick the regulations, will the regulations say frick you too? Tana Mongeau was at this party when she knows darn well that her butt has to be in a chair filming a video apologizing to Colin Nessa and the black community for her microaggression. Tana is another one that people don't expect much from because she's done so many bad things that the bar is set really low. Well, I'm here to tell you this right now, Tana. I see you, and you won't get away with this on my channel. Lip fillers don't make you immune to the virus. Imari was there with his mask, and I give props to him. However, let's be real. I think that if everyone at this party was wearing a mask, people would have still gotten angry at all these influencers because you wear masks when you have no choice but to be around other people. For example, when you run out of food, you go to the grocery store and you wear your mask because seeing other people there is inevitable. These influencers went to this party to see each other there and have reckless fun. It was unnecessary. They could have avoided contact with each other altogether, but they chose to go to this party instead. With a party with masks, there's still a chance that you'll catch/spread the virus. With no party, there's zero chance that you'll catch/spread the virus. This reminded me of when it was Trisha Paytas's birthday and Shane Dawson, Rylan, and Morgan Adams went to her house to celebrate it with her. They were all wearing masks and gloves, but people were still angry because that contact wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? I've watched 3 different videos on the influencer pandemic party subject, and all of them have been like, wear their mask, when whether or not they have masks on, they shouldn't have been at that stupid party. So back to what I was talking about, I gave Imari a point for effort, but I take away 10 points for being at the party. Imari, still supporting your friend who hasn't apologized for her racist behavior won't keep you from getting the virus, and neither will your mask because it keeps you from spreading the virus. It doesn't protect you from it. Charli and Dixie D'Amelio were at this party. They have a lot of fans their age, and it's sad that now they think this is okay. A lot of people have held back on criticizing Charli and Dixie because they're teenagers, and I see where these people are coming from. However, these teenagers have huge platforms in which they can influence other people to be this irresponsible. If a young person and an old person both have the virus and the hospital can only save one, they're gonna save the young person. I think that it's important for young people not to partake in behavior like this. Young people are probably gonna be okay, but it might be at the expense of someone else, not only because of hospital space, but because they can carry it to those who are more vulnerable. I want to be more forgiving because I do understand that they're teenagers, but I must hold them accountable. Sorry girls, but TikTok dances don't make you immune to the virus. Let's talk about the birthday boy now. Larray was obviously not social distancing and giving the middle finger to health and safety. It's not fair that you put people who more than likely couldn't have a birthday party this year at risk because you decided to have yours. I don't care if you're a big influencer, I guarantee you that your birthday party is not more important than everyone else's. Everyone is missing out on something this year because of the freaking pandemic. You're not special, you're expected to comply like everyone else. That goes to every one of the influencers that came to that party, even the ones that I didn't mention like the rest of the Hype House and others. You know, the thing that bothers me more than these influencers breaking health and safety guidelines is them posting it. It's such a smug thing to do because it basically says that they think they're gonna get away with this. They think that they're so untouchable that people won't get angry or that they won't get in trouble with the law. Who do you think you are? Seriously, you're all just people, just like everyone else. The virus is not gonna be like, oh, it's Emma Chamberlain, can't infect her. No, it's just gonna infect you. I don't hope any of them get the disease, but I do hope that they're humbled by all the criticism they're getting.